Hi everyone, welcome to another Terrain Direct video. So today we have another care package unboxing for Jake. So let's get right into it. So first of all we have this box here. Let's zoom in. And I'm going to open it up. And there's a little love letter inside. And it's from my good friend James. So that's James and his stuff. Craig, hope this helps. All the best, James. And let's see what it is. Oh wow. It's a box full of these. He's tricked me. He sent me a whole box of peanuts. The biodegradable ones too. So he's really doing his thing for the planet, sending cornstarch packaging. His aunts will be pleased. His aunts might be pleased as well, you never know. I can't ever pronounce the name properly. That's it. Canadan. Something like. So it's pretty much like a whole squad of these guys in here, which is absolutely awesome. Thanks so much, James. And this is like a double sort of gift because James has been one that's also contributed through PayPal. So, mate, you'd already done enough through that. This is unbelievable, mate. It really is. So, thank you so much. Jake's going to be over the moon. Right, so that was from James and his stuff. I gave him a shout out the other day. Thank you very much for that. Absolutely awesome. Cheers, mate. So we'll go to the next one. So this has come from afar. We do have a little love note. So we'll get into that. For the Emperor. Hello, Craig. I don't have much Imperial Guard stuff, but I do have this book for enlisted guardsmen that can be fun to read. And when I say fun, I mean grimdark. Hope Jake will like it and help him to get into the mood of the lasgun carrying poor sods. Pray the machine gods and fire at the enemy, Tyrannid or Demon Prince alike. Have fun and carry on. All the best. Dice Miniature Paint Guy. So, first of all, he sent the Imperial Infantryman Handbook, and do you know what? I've never seen this, but I'm guessing this is going to be like pretty much all of the fluff to the guardsmen and like loads of little inside parts to them, and maybe even explanations on stuff. And yeah, it does look it. Wow, he's going to love that. He loves reading and things like that. Oh look, there's even a little bit just inside there with Eldar. So I'm guessing that's maybe enemies of the Imperial Guard and stuff. He's going to love that. He loves reading. That I know. That's pretty much what he's been doing in hospital, is reading. So, but he's going to love this. What kids do not like this sort of thing? Let's zoom out a little bit so you can see it in its entirety. Some chocolate. I'm guessing that's sort of milk chocolate. Oh wow, look at this. It's another little bit of chocolate made by Kraft Foods. Kraft make sort of Kinder Egg and Dairy. And this is completely new. I can't even think on what that would maybe be like over in this country. Maybe a Lion bar, close to it maybe. But yeah, what kid does not like chocolate? He's going to love that. So I'm going to have to hide that one from my other half, because she likes chocolate, and my son, who also likes chocolate. So luckily upstairs in my man cave I have a little mini fridge, and I'll put them in there until they go down to Jake. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very, very much. So the next one, I already know who this is from because it had his name on it and the return address. First of all, customs had their hands in this one. So yeah, there was a fee to pay to get it through customs. Wasn't very much. Just glad it got here. So there is a little note. Hi Craig, here is the paint set to help out and to get Jake started. Our prayers and thoughts are with you. Godspeed. Chat with you soon, Lou. So that's 40k Warpaint. Awesome guy, really, really awesome. From the first time I started chatting to Lou, it just felt like I knew him for years. He is such an amazing guy. So in the box we have one of the free pins, and that's another one of the Skaven ones. So he can stick that on his army case as well, because I know he's getting 2 army cases now, thanks to my parents, who's bought him 2KR multi-cases. And they're the big ones, like the suitcases, with the wheels and the handle and stuff. So, there's another one of the things just in there. So that's quite cool. And here we have the Citadel layer paint set. So there's 20 paints in here and a brush. So with this and the base set and the little paints that have come along during the time, he has now got pretty much everything he'll ever need, I think, paint wise, to get him really into painting the army. And yeah, the only other one that I would like to get him, which I probably will do because it's the cheapest out of the set, is the shade paints. Thank you very much for sending that across, Lou. That's awesome of you, it really is. Oh look, not children's products. So the last one for today, here we go. Open this one up and we'll see what we've got. Right, here's a nice little letter. Hi Craig, hope this package arrives intact and the male gorillas have not had the way with it. I have included a antique Talon unit. You can tell Jake that this squad came out of cryogenic stasis from the past, which is quite good because I am writing fluff for this army, so that might be something that I could write in there. But still, it will be ready to fight when you get some colour on them. I've also included a modest gift for you and Jake's dad. You'll find a valueless penny each knife. My wife's father and grandfather both told me not to give knives without a penny with them, because it would be bad luck. So I always include one along with their sage wisdom. My wife crochets bears for a local Peyton Manning Children's Hospital and nursing homes for patients and nurses and doctors and special folk. Tell her about Jake and your son. She does say a prayer for the health and recovery. She likes to send one to wives and husbands alike, like hers. She sympathises and with all, since she knows the husbands will grow old but not necessarily ever grow up. Which is true. Look at us, we're all in the same sort of situation. We're all playing with toy soldiers. We ain't growing up anytime soon, guys. I also made Jake a paracord bracelet with an Imperial Corps troop colours, and I hope it fit. I have a couple of grandnephews his age, and it is the size I made for them. Maybe it will bring him good luck in his dice rolls. Yeah, well, it's not going to need much luck because my dice rolls suck. I include a small pocket knife for Jake, but leave it up to his dad when he can carry it or use it. Yeah, that's really good because I will anything bladed, especially with kids, so just make sure there's extreme supervision. He's 14 coming on 15, so maybe his dad can teach him how to use it and how to use it correctly. You mentioned Jake likes Star Wars, so do I. I've included a few odd Star Wars figures for him and your son. They are old but unused. Over 25 years ago I bought a load of them from a guy who had access to loose figures. I never got to put on cards before production stopped. A unique collectible for a young Star Wars fan. But actually, funny you should say about Star Wars as well, is because my son's actually just starting to get into sort of watching Star Wars. He sat there watching The Empire Strikes Back with me the other night, and he was actually really liking it. Tell Jake, I know it's a bit old for a stuffed bear. You're never too old for a stuffed bear really, but it's prayers offer health, and that include the small gift tags. We really want to reach him. Let him know my wife made me one that looks like Yoda. That's cool. I'm seriously old for stuffed toys, and but I still think it's pretty cool. Jake, I know you have folks close by that love and pray for you, but they're also prayers, well wishes, warm thoughts, good luck, and yes, even the power of the Force being focused from all over. God bless and let it soak in, my young friend. With all our love, Jedi Jim, from across the Atlantic, Indiana, USA. That's extremely kind-hearted of you. So let's go and actually have a little look at that. And I will actually pass all these messages on and stuff like that to Jake, because I think it's important that he hears what you guys have actually said to him. So here we go. So this is for my other half. I said a prayer for you. So, man, that's really cute. And you're never too old for a stuffed bear. Come on, really. So I'll make sure that Kelly gets that one. And this is for Craig's son, so this is for Zach. Prayer bears because Jesus loves you. I said a prayer for you. Oh, that's almost in like Imperial Guard colours. That's really cool. And what have we got here? Some Star Wars figures. Oh man, look how cool they are. I used to have Star Wars figures when I was a kid. He's going to love them. He really is. My son Zach, he will absolutely love them. That's really cool. Thank you. So, we'll get into something. This is for Jake. And we'll see what we have in here. So inside here we have another little bear with a god on it this time, or a demigod, Thor. Cool, I'll make sure that stays in there with them. And then we have 2 little figures for Jake, 3 little figures for Jake for Star Wars. I'm guessing that's it. That's really cool. And we have a bracelet. Oh man, that is really smart. How cool is that? How? Man, that is some work. That is awesome. I would say pretty much just by looking at that and knowing the size of Jake's wrist that will fit. Jake's actually really quite a skinny boy. Obviously, with his illness, it makes it worse, but that will fit him, no doubt about it. So here we are. Here's a little Swiss style knife, multifunction, little penny, and yep, I'll make sure that one goes to. What I'll do is I'll give it with him with his stuff, but what I'll do is I'll put a little note on that to say that his dad has to teach him how to use that correctly. I don't want to open the packet just in case I tear it or something. I'd like him to open all the cellophane himself and stuff like that. So thank you very much for that. So that's for Jake. And this is a box that just keeps on coming. So here we are, so this is for me. And we have oh my, wow, look at that. That is awesome. Right, well, sorry about the little jump bit there. I didn't realise that my battery had actually ran out. I carried on talking and didn't realise. So we'll go to the next knife. So these are just really, really nice. One thing that I do actually like to do is I like wild camping, and so it's just pretty much you and nature and your canvas tent. I have a very little luxuries. I haven't done that since my son's been born, but these sort of things will come in so handy, because I pretty much like forage for wild foods and fruits and stuff like that, and pretty much make my own fires, and so yeah, that's absolutely awesome. So they'll actually get used. But thank you so very much. They're just awesome. So, and there's one of those for Jake's dad as well. So he'll get one of those. And the Commander-in-Chief Imperial Guard. And we have here Talon Desert Raiders, which are cool. Here we go, they're nicely packaged up with the cotton wool. So he's got a nice, they're awesome. If I'm pretty much right, I think you can still use all the older miniatures in your games. And if not, if I'm playing him or one of his friends are playing him, we're never going to stop him. There's the heavy weapon. So that is awesome, mate. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all this stuff. It's absolutely amazing. I'm so grateful. And I love the little bears. I'll make sure everybody gets their stuff all sent to them. So this is all from Jedi Jim, and what a box! That box just kept on giving, and I can't thank you and everybody else that's sending stuff. I can't thank you all enough. You're absolutely awesome, all of you. Right, so that's all that. So that was from Jedi Jim. So thank you very much for that, sir. That's absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. So I am going to bid you farewell, and I will put that into there, and I'll make sure everyone gets everything. Right, so take care guys, happy wargaming.